Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all my prescriptions. He gives me all of my medicine in the room. I'ma sing it you. Come on in the room. Come on. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all my prescriptions. He gives me all of my medicine in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all my scriptures. He gives me all of my medicine in the room. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher on this Friday morning, on our way to work on a rainy Houston day. I'm gonna be under this whatchamacallit right now. Because I want you to look at my thumbnail. Yesterday afternoon, I went live after work, and I told you about the fact that someone in Larry Reid's camp sent out a birthday blessing text soliciting birthday funds in the amount of $100 or more for Larry's birthday, which was this past Tuesday. And they were trying to reach their goal. It said, "Oh, we're $6,300 from our goal." And then they said, "Oh, send it to this cash app." And then, it's a surprise. And I kept trying to figure out who over there thought this was a good idea. Who over there in Larry Reid camp thought, "Oh, I'm going to send this out to everybody." And like, didn't one of these bottom staff, send out a birthday on TikTok, asking you to send, bless her with $65 or more, or, increments $65 for their birthday. And lo and behold, after I went off live yesterday, I found out, shout out to one of the anonymous transcribers, transcript committee, told me like, "Hey, the official campaign is doing a video about Larry Reid's former friend exposing him." So I'm like, "Wait a minute, let me go over there." And I saw you talking about Vincent Terrill Buddha, and I said, let me pass this on to Terrill and other people associated with their team. So, follow subscribers. So, and I thanked the anonymous transcriber. And so I'm in the chat and I'm listening, and actually check out the official campaign. I put his link in the description. And my friend Darren Moore went up there also on talk with him as well. And so I also put V. Terrill Hill's original video is 43 minutes, about 43 minutes, where he does a video exposing his former friend, Larry Reid. And I'm just like, in a way, he basically said a lot of things, confirmed a lot of things that me and the other members of that team had been doing like two or 3 years ago. And we were told we were lying, that we were jealous, that we were clout chasing, that we were doing this to click, like, and a view, that we were, we were just wrong. It was wrong. Other vloggers were paid to do videos about us. Okay, we ended up getting dogs, getting stories made about us. And lo and behold, Big Terrill Hill confirmed a lot of stuff and said some other stuff that we didn't know. Okay. Levante wasn't lying. V. Terrill Hill said, "Hey, Larry Darnell Reid did some of those things to me too. He's a voyeur. And it was like, wow." And one of the things also V. Terrill Hill said was, "Hey, I was in a 13 years, relationship, most sexual relationship, and probably professional too, sexual relationship with Larry Darnell Reid of the Larry Live Show." But he also said, "Hey, Larry Darnell Reid's best friend, since they've been teenagers, they're in a sexual relationship too," which we kind of like have been saying alleged, because the signs was there. The signs were there. Come on in, y'all. Like, share, I'm driving. It's raining. I didn't pay attention. Put it roll. Now, I have friends I've known since I was teenagers. But these pictures that they have been posting online, y'all standing a little too close to me. All right? Y'all in the pool together. And yeah, and now women's, his cousin marries you. Y'all have one child, it don't work out. And then your cousin ends up marrying someone else that Larry Reid, that you had an alleged sexual relationship with as well. Are you pimping your cousin out? They're helping you run the church. They're helping you raise your kids. Okay? But according to Vincent Terrill Hill, you were also triangulating and having them compete for you, having them cover for you, having you really sound like enabling your behavior, being your flying monkey. Because I remember them being in certain chats and them, supporting you and then maligning other people who disagree with you. So as I was listening to, shout out to my friend also did link in the chat, him and Matt Church Disease, broke down their commentary on Mr. Terrill Buddha's video. And you really need to go check it out because, like I said, we were covering Larry and his alleged sexual proclivities before other people did. Everyone else is like they're catching up or they are now getting more of the information. And I'm happy that other bloggers are, because other people need to know. So I'm listening to V. Terrill, I'm listening to Darryl, I'm listening to Mad Church Disease, I'm listening to Fisher King Payne, and I'm just like, and also on Fisher King Payne, Lester, the one that married Larry's cousin, the one that was Lester allegedly was also another person who's in a sexual relationship with. He came on there too, and also please check out the Fisher King Payne's. Here's a 4-part series with other men who have been in relationships with Larry Darnell Reid, or they have said that they were in sexual relations with Larry Darnell Reid. Now, one thing Vince Terrill Hill said he was upset with Larry about. Larry was not truthful with him in regards to Levante. He said back then he didn't know about any, relationship or any hints or anything like that. It wasn't until, years later, now Larry is telling him about it, but he's still not being telling him the whole truth. He said that was B. Terrill also said, hey, I had some sexual experiences with Chamaco myself. We also say he didn't also always get along with Chamaco, because guess what? Larry Darnell Reid is a narcissist, and he likes to play people against each other, triangulate them, use one against the other. He uses his wealth and his, ability to make money to keep people around, because they depend on make others depend on him for their livelihood. So less likely to disagree with him or call him out on his BS. But B. Terrill said, hey, he learned through Chamaco that there were some other people that Larry had been with. Adult men that he'd been with. There were trips taken. There was other things done. That he has a pattern, I should say. One of the things, so I kept, thinking to myself, while he's saying, about his involvement, what he did with Larry and with other people adjacent, and what Chamaco, Kendall, how he gaslights, he treats Kendall horribly. We've seen and heard that on Reading Things My Way. And he gaslights his ex-wife, who I believe he caught. Okay, so she left him. I think on a couple of occasions they divorced and married a couple of times. This last time she divorced him, and then she married a woman. That didn't work out, and then so she left the lady, and they divorced, and then she didn't have anywhere to go, so Lisa had to come live with Larry. And ever since then, she's been over there with Chamaco and Kendall, and at the one time V. Terrill Hill working on a Larry Live show, doing all these different, pastoral counselors, the Reformation Church, doing the conferences, doing all this kind of stuff. And you could hear how he talked to her. And what ends up happening is he would gaslight her and point out what she did wrong in the marriage, but not what he did wrong. He was cheating with all these men throughout the whole time. He was having inappropriate relationships, allegedly, with underage. He was allegedly inappropriately touching underage boys. According to V. Terrill Hill, guess what? She had an inkling something was wrong, but she could never get the proof. Like, she was almost there, she almost had the evidence, but she didn't quite have it. So I kept trying to figure out, after I'm hearing all this and hearing all these people around him, I'm trying to figure out, okay, so all this happened, and then he started talking about, what got me to this video was that he started talking about finances. Like, Larry is bringing in all this money, so other people are around him, like Chamaco, like V. Terrill Hill, like Lisa, like Kendall, and others, and he's taking these trips, and he's doing this. He said they didn't have to pay for anything. Their cars, their apartments, the houses they lived in, the trips they took, Larry paid for everything. Their salaries and everything else came from the Larry Live show and all this, I think he said the MBN, because MBN stands for My Breaking Now, which is, I think that was the name of their church. And he said, y'all are giving money to the MBN network, and it is paying for us to live this lifestyle, he basically said. And I started thinking about something he said, those places, those houses are not paid for, they're all rented. I said, rented? I'm thinking like, didn't I say he makes about $2 million a year or $1 million a year? That's I misheard. So all these people on his payroll, he's doing all this money. He's paying for the cars, you know, paying for, like I said, the Airbnb, the hotel, the trips. So I got to read in some friends, Kendall, Chamaco, including some others. They just went to Dubai. By the way, Dubai is a theocratic country, a theocracy, which means their laws are based according to the Quran, and their laws, they have strict, very conservative, by the way, of a lot of Middle Eastern countries. Homosexuality is against the law there. You get found out, you're going to jail. So I hope y'all didn't do no shit while y'all was over there. Or did you throw some money around and so they, you know, because I'm trying to figure out how y'all swim to in the pool. Kendall, why you let that head on? And I see another picture, y'all all in y'all Arabic Muslim garb. I'm like, aren't y'all Christians? But I guess, you know, when you're wrong with the Romans do, so I guess when you do Dubai, you do the body in suit. Okay. But yeah, ain't no women on that trip. Where's Lisa? Where's Latrice? Where your daughters? They couldn't go on a trip. So I remember Terrill Hill, System of Israel, he said, y'all donations to the NBA Network and to, you know, I guess Larry lied to the My Reformation Church, you know. He said that is going to pay for all of these things that Larry is paying for. The homes, the apartments, the trips, the cars he is giving these people. Like Lester, Latrice's husband. Like Chamaco, his best friend since high school. At one time, Terrill Hill and Kendall, who was his assistant and was homeschooling his daughters. And to Lisa, who's his ex-wife, but also on the pastoral staff of the Reformation NBN Network. Okay? They going to Ruth Chris. They're doing these retreats and stuff like that. And then I thought about something. I said, wait a minute now. This past week, that text message that got sent out to the people of the. Oh, he also said, this is why I was thinking about this. Terrill Hill said, oh, the people, he said, not only the people, the subscribers of his channel who was giving money to the NBN Network, the Reformation Church, but also the people in the Patreon. So I said, okay, people in the Patreon. I said, wait a minute now. Didn't? Let me show y'all. Didn't, hold on. I said, now, that text that got sent to the anonymous transcriber was sent to Patreon members. And some people who were not Patreon members. So y'all look at the text that they were sent. It says, we are only 6,300 from our goal regarding in honor of Dr. Larry Reid's birthday. We will celebrate by blessing him with a contribution of $100 or more. Please make your donation here. And it says $Champ King 42. It says shh. it's a surprise. And I kept saying to myself, okay, he's saying people in the NBN, giving the donation, people in the Patreon, they're paying for all this stuff is like keeping all these people, including some of these men allegedly that he's having sexual relations with. And I said to myself, is this what this birthday blessing is about? They're trying to get a money grab so they can pay for one of those men's apartment or their car or some hush money. I don't know. Like what's? I kept feeling like something was going on. Something wasn't sitting right in my spirit. And you know how nosy I am, right? So I said, let me go see who Champ Champ King 42 is. So I went to my Cash App and I just put a test one in. I put $1. You put a dollar in, and then I put the little two, and then click the pay button, and then it went to the two screen, to and from. When I went to the two screens, so I put 2 and I typed in $Champ King 42. So I see a name pop up, y'all. And the name that popped up said Champ Bryant. So I said, Champ Bryant? Who the heck is Champ Bryant? I've heard Chamaco Bryant. I've heard Latrice Bryant. Okay? Those are people around. I said, who's Champ Bryant? I kept thinking to myself, is that Chamaco son name? But no, that's not Chamaco son name. So I said, okay. I said, oh, look up. Let me do some Googling. So I went to do some Googling. And doing my Googling, I type into the search engine, Champ Bryant, excuse me, not Champ Bryant. Well, actually, no, I take it back. I put in Chamaco Bryant because I'm thinking like, oh, okay, maybe that's his nickname, or maybe this is another person. It's just another alias. I don't know. I'm just thinking. So I put in Chamaco Bryant. I put in Chamaco Bryant's son. I put in Chamaco Larry. You know, I'm typing it in. Yourself. I clicked on images, and then all these images came up, and I see that 2 of them say the word champ. I said, oh, let me go look right here to see who the heck is it. I probably should know. This is being confirmed who the hell champ is. Because I'm trying to figure out who sent this text message. Because they're the ones I'm thinking that sent this shit out to the Patreon members to get some money for Larry. That's what I'm thinking in my head, my soul and my spirit. So, y'all, this is one of the first images that come up. Look at what I circle. So this comes up. This is a post via Google that popped up. And it's basically Larry Darnell Reid and his best friend since they were teenagers, Chamaco Bryant. And do you see the word right there where it says, he tagged somebody and it says, Cake Champ. So me being nosy, I click on Cake Champ, right? So I'm like, okay. But when I get there, I don't see Chamaco's face. I see cakes. So I'm like, oh, this must be the cake. And I'm trying to think, like, when did Chamaco was selling cakes? But I don't know. So I'm just like, okay, I see Champ. This is giving me a little nugget. This is giving me a little clue. Let me go back to the other pictures that I see that Google is showing me, right? Fair use, fair use. Okay. All right. So, oh, I forgot to put this. Okay. So I'm just letting you know, fair use, fair use. I'm telling you what I did, so you can also go do it yourself. Okay. So I see this. I'm like, okay. It says champ, and this one, Larry is like telling everybody else to say happy birthday to his friend. So I was like, that's what friends do. You tell everybody, hey, happy birthday to my friend. Da 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 da. Then I say, let me go see if I see some other pictures. Maybe there's another picture that gives me a much more confirmation that Chamaco is champ, right? So I put in the cash app number, cash app, $ champ king 42, and it's bringing Champ Bryant. It's not saying Chamaco Bryant, it's saying Champ Bryant. And I'm just like, okay, who's Champ Bryant? Is it okay? Because by the way, Shamako's middle name is not Brian. It's not. No, sorry, it's not Champ. I forgot what his middle name is, but it's not that. So I go back to Google and I'm looking at all the other pictures and I'm clicking, I'm clicking, I'm clicking, I'm clicking, and then I come across this video, and then I took a screenshot, and this is what I saw. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, what does it say? Hey, Battles and Journey. James Brown. Not today, baby. Don't come in here. Yeah. So, um, it's at the top. You see a tag. It says celebrating champ, and it's tagged Chamaco Bryant. And then on the video, it's actually a video, and it's Larry Reid in the video. He's like, "Hey everybody, y'all say happy birthday to my friend," and then he pans the camera around to this man right here, and he says, "Happy birthday, champ." Guess who else was at the table, everybody? Kendall was at the table. Guess who else was at the table, everybody? Terrill Hill was at the table. It's his birthday, and where the women's at? So I'm looking at this like, Terrill Hill. I think he was on. Because some people gonna say, "Oh, he's lying. Oh, he's vindictive. He's just mad because he doesn't get to be over there anymore with them." Okay, but guess what? These little bitty clues and shit that I just did on my own, it's making me think like, oh, he is in a sexual relationship. Maybe B. Terrill here is why Shamaco's in a relationship with Larry. Because I'm trying to figure out, on two separate occasions, Larry Reid is shouting you out on your birthday on his social media. Now it's his birthday, and now you go on another social media to get other people to send him a birthday blessing. I'm thinking like, okay, that's what a friend does, but this seems extra to me. This seems like more than just a friend is out here trying to get other folks to send you donations in the amount of $100 or more. What was the goal? Because now you're like, oh, we're only $6,300 from our goal. Who is we? Is that you and Kendall? And the dudes that's over there in the picture in the pool? Or the one who went to Dubai? Do y'all need to recoup some money from this last trip? Like, how is this advancing the kingdom? Because I'm feeling like this stuff is a money grab. You are out here using social media to get your mans some money. That's what the stuff is looking like, sir. Your slip is showing. Your slip is showing. Your slip is showing. Now you might be saying, let me see the transcript. You reaching. Those are just social media posts. Hey, I'm using my context clues that I learned when I was a little kid. I'm using my inference skills. Because right now, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. 1 plus 1 is equaling 2. Okay? So y'all can do what I did and y'all can look at it for what it is. But like my title of my video says, Terrill Hill says that Chamaco Bryant also had a sexual relationship with Larry Reid. And I'm thinking like, ain't no way no man who is only my friend is sending out text messages, telling supporters to help me get this man some money. If we're just only friends. Okay. How does this advance the kingdom? This sounding like you giving your alleged boo some money for his birthday. You didn't have enough for yourself. Allegedly, Chamaco, this you being a flying monkey, being an enabler. I'm just saying. Again, this is let me see your transcript. Your very favorite history teacher. I have to get in here into my classroom. Please check out the links in my description. There's the 43-minute video by Terrill Hill. He does come with receipts. Okay. Please check out the official campaign, and please check out my friend Darren Moore's video in there as well. If I can later on, I will also try to put in, because William McCray he did a Facebook Live yesterday, and if I have time later today, I can put that in the description as well. So, but yeah, I just like I'm out here thinking like, okay, y'all saying that's what the Larry Live, the Patreon, and all this stuff is really to finance their lifestyle. And I'm thinking like this little money grab right here, just like, okay, this is looking like that. This is looking just like that. Okay, but hey, this is my opinion. This is my commentary, my criticism under Section 107 U.S. Copyright Act of 1976, fair use. Okay? All right? Shout out to Battles and Journey. Kind of shout out, not shout out to James Brown, trying to plug his whatever self. Don't do that anymore, sir. Okay? Please check out the content creators in the chat. If you want to help out my channel, support my channel, you can send me a cash app. I do need to get some markers and stuff from my classroom. Please be safe today. Please don't be no flying monkey, no enabler. Larry Live supporters, keep your money to yourself. There are other more people or worthy causes if you want to get to. Now, if you want to get to Larry, that is your prerogative. But my thing is this true. You need to understand what the money's being used for. Okay? Okay? Because Terrill Hill did show a screenshot when one lady said, I sent you all I had. I sent you all I had. And you over there preaching this one message, and then you saying and you doing something else. That's what I don't like. And I feel like that is taking advantage of people. And yes, that's not stealing, but guess what? That could be considered scamming. You're telling me a story to get me to give you something, without you having to come out and shut out and ask for it. And I just feel like this is what this birthday blessing was for. You couldn't come out here and tell me what it really was for, so you don't tell me, hey, send a birthday blessing to my boo. I'm sorry, my friend, my brother. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to the replay crew. Please like, share, subscribe. If you can't send us a Cash App, Super Chat, or Zelle, please do me a favor. Please share this. Please share this. Please share this. Okay. Hey, Stacy B. Thank you so much for being here. I'm about to go on. But please share this. Okay. If I hear anything else anymore, I will come back live later, or I will share it on my community wall. Y'all have a good day. Bye.